We are seeing rising and debilitating levels of emotional problems and educational distress. Experts are documenting high levels of anxiety disorders, depression, stress, disengagement from learning, cheating, and boredom. This is as true for the student struggling to pass the high school exit exam as it is for the student who is overloaded with AP courses and extracurricular activities.
It was school, cross-country practice, philanthropy board meeting, and I got home around 9 and I already had loads of homework.
Sometimes it's like undoable because you have two biggest assignments due on the same day.
You know, I was taking a really rigorous load of classes. I had 5 AP classes my senior year, and that was my day. I would work all day, and even lunch times it would be a lot of finishing up projects, putting finishing touches on papers.
At Challenge Success, we work with students to identify ways to increase engagement in school while reducing undue stress and pressure. We do this by involving youth in our research through school surveys, presenting directly to students through school assemblies and workshops, and responding to students' specific requests for advice and assistance.
I love late start days. As a high school student, it's great to sleep in.
A late start is a good way because kids that like more sleep can get more sleep, the sleep they need. Or if you have like a really easy assignment like math, you can wake up like you normally will and you can have like an hour to still work on like an easy assignment.
Finally eating breakfast. Since the late start was implemented, I've eaten breakfast every single day, which was great.
Once I had a really big social studies test, but because of late start day, I had time to wake up and just study, so I was a lot more confident for the test and I did a lot better.
Every other day before the start of classes, St. Francis has what's called a collaboration period. What that means is from 7:45 to 8:45, no classes are in session. All of the teachers have open office hours. The collaboration period I thought was really helpful in just sort of getting me into an academic frame of mind. I could show up at 7:45 and by 8:45 I would be completely ready to tackle all of my classes.
If I didn't have collaboration, I don't know what I would do, because it's just this amazing time where you can like get your homework done or like go see a teacher or anything. And I had a really hard time in middle school with math, and that was one of the things that I was most nervous about going to high school because I didn't think I was ready. And just coming and having the collaboration periods and the block schedule itself has helped so much. I'm like totally fine with math now, so.
We had more time in the classes, more time to get things done, and it also gave us more time as students to get our work done and have the quality level of our work, I think, increased because we were given more time to find help if we needed to or consult different resources. I remember our chemistry teacher, she showed us we watched Indiana Jones, I think, for 20 minutes of class, and at the end she said, okay, did anyone notice the chemical composition of the statue he threw? That's not possible. Let's figure out a way, like, where were the Hollywood people making a mistake here? How is this not scientific? It kind of gave us a different perspective, and having the 80 minutes gave us time to do that.
It was amazing coming to block schedule. It was like such a difference. You have tons of time to do like labs and stuff. With regular schedule, I remember from elementary school, you didn't have that much time, and you a lot of the time didn't finish your lab or whatever it was that you were working on. You had to like do it in your own time, and sometimes you have questions for the teacher and you can't ask. So it's just so much better because you have all this time to go see the teacher and make sure that you understand.
It was a really nice opportunity for us to kind of come together and talk about the stress, which I think is the first step, because I mean everyone knows it's there and we all know about limiting our APs and all that, but I mean it's kind of like the social norm, so to speak. It's kind of in our culture to just kind of accept stress and go with it. Even though it's always there and we're complaining about it, we never actually really kind of dig into the topic and figure out why we're stressing to begin with. One of the cool things that we did during dialogue night is we split up with parents and teachers in one room and then all the students in the other, and we kind of just talked about kind of like coping strategies and like what we could try to do to eliminate it and what we want to tell our parents, and then vice versa. And then they told us things that they wanted us to know, things that they thought would make it easier for us. I feel like if everyone kind of did that sort of thing, it would be fantastic. It's not something that's going to be easy. I feel like if we start now, the groundwork, then we can just it'll be better in, you know, the next few years or so.
There's a lot that I thought I realized that I took away from it, and a lot that I thought other people could possibly be taking away from it too. You don't have to be stressed all the time, sort of thing, which was not something that had ever occurred to me before I was involved in this program. To be honest, I had never even thought of it that way, that, you know, you don't have to be stressed all the time to accomplish what you want to accomplish or to be happy.